Another week and another commodity skyrockets to all-time record highs. That's one of the most lucrative trends of the current commodity supercycle that we find ourselves in right now. That famous saying, blink and you miss it, really has never been more applicable than it is right now. In today's highly macro-driven environment, this is fueling one of the greatest wealth transfers that we have seen. It is presenting savvy traders with back-to-back money-making opportunities on a daily basis. There's no denying that 2024, that has started off with a bang, bringing with it a series of highly profitable market moving themes. Everything from escalating geopolitical risks, with two major wars currently ongoing in Europe and the Middle East, a global financial crisis, which is sending agricultural prices skyrocketing to all time record highs, national elections, which are taking place in over 50% of the global economy, with over 4 billion people set to vote, which positions 2024 as the biggest election year ever in history, as well as the global push towards renewable energy and net zero emissions, which is already starting to play a critical role in supercharging demand for the world's highly essential commodities and rare earth metals. Last but definitely not least is the long-awaited pivot as officials from over 60 central banks around the world they gear up to cut interest rates at the sharpest pace since the global financial crisis in 2009. But make no mistake, this is not a buy and hold market. These exciting and fast moving markets, they are creating the most optimized environment for traders, or as some of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks from JP Morgan to Goldman Sachs to Bank of America are calling it, the golden age of trading. According to Wall Street, a new era of macroeconomics has begun, and that will continue to dominate everything over the next decade. Right now, the week-to-week, short-term, macro-driven trend that we're seeing right now, that can literally be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat, and do it all over again. The good news for traders is this macro-driven opportunities, which are currently unfolding, they are in abundance, and the trend is set to continue for the foreseeable future, which ultimately means there's a fortune to be made. Right now, there is one commodity that is smashing all-time record highs on a daily basis. That is cocoa. Cocoa prices soared over 21% last week, registering a new all-time record high of 6,030 per tonne, surpassing their previous peak set in 1977 amid the impact of rising shipping costs due to the disruption in the Red Sea and the consequences of the global climate change crisis. Cocoa prices, they're now up 40% since the start of the year and have more than doubled in the past 12 months. According to analysts at GSE Commodity Intelligence, the world is currently experiencing one of the strongest El Nino climate events in 50 years, and this natural phenomenon occurs when tropical eastern Pacific surface temperatures they rise at least 0.5 degrees above their long-term average. This can have disastrous consequences on crops as a result of the prolonged dry spells and drought. And last year, this phenomenon, it caused 2023 to be the hottest year on record. Now 2024, that could be poised to overtake that record. Elsewhere, the impact of shipping disruptions in the Red Sea, it's acting as a further bullish tailwind due to surging freight costs and longer than usual travel times. The longer the Red Sea crisis goes on, the higher prices will go up. So this essentially opens the door to a super squeeze. This unprecedented phenomenon known as a super squeeze, this has also sent uranium prices rocketing above $106 per pound to their highest level in 17 years. That's more than a 100% increase from their 2023 low. And this could just be the beginning. Cocoa and uranium, they are amongst the best performing commodities in 2023, and that trend is set to continue into 2024. According to Goldman Sachs, the macroeconomic backdrop for commodities is looking more bullish than ever, ultimately indicating that we could be on the verge of another blockbuster year in 2024. Extraordinary times, they create extraordinary opportunities, and right now as traders, we are living in some of the most exciting and rewarding times in history. Whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. Right now, you have an opportunity to make 2024 your biggest and best yet, which based on our research is going to be another blockbuster year due to all the macroeconomic events that are currently unfolding. Definitely do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months from now. You have an opportunity right now to change the course of your life and unlock the door to a better financial future. It's times like these that make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we've been transparently documenting through our weekly videos. If you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000, or if you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. As you can see from our testimonials, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach, they're making in excess of 6 and 7 figure annual returns. If you want to make 2024 your best ever, then go to jointhegoldensilverclub.com now to learn how a mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure you invest it wisely. So with that, we'll move over to the charts and we'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at here as we head into a new week. So again, massive opportunities yet again last week across crude oil, silver, platinum, palladium, and also gold as well. Let's start off with crude oil. We discussed this with you at the start of last week. We had crude oil trading back at 71 US dollars per barrel. We took the opportunity, in fact, to add 4 new trades to our portfolio in the last week with crude oil. And by Friday, we were banking over 1,000 points profit with our clients at the Gold and Silver Club. This was off the back of the 5% breakout we had later on in the week with crude oil. Essentially from low to high, oil prices, they broke out over 600 points. Nothing more than a fantastic opportunity, again, to add further exposure at the start of the last week. And their setup was very clear. The previous week, we broke out to $79 per barrel. This is where we banked into strength. We scaled out of more profits immediately on the Sunday open, where we gapped higher to $79 per barrel. A lot of the hedge funds and money managers with their trend trading systems, they flipped long at this point and they got squeezed out of sell shorts. So the trap was ultimately set for this market to get rugged and break back down towards the swing lows. However, we created a higher swing low, which has been the case throughout 2024 and since we put the lows in at the beginning of December. So for us, it was nothing more than another massive buy opportunity to build out further exposure. And of course, the rest is history. We're already managed to break out to $77 per barrel just last week and scaling out of more profits. Now, silver, as you mentioned last week, massive buy opportunities here on silver to be adding. Really, I like silver below $23 per ounce, down towards $22.50 and 22 and so forth, as you know. So we've continued to stack into this market. In fact, right now we have silver breaking out to $22.91 per ounce. So snooze and you lose on this market. This week, of course, we have the Chinese New Year holidays as well in China, which as a result, this is where you see an increase in demand, especially for gold and silver buying. That has reached 6-year highs in the last week. And alongside that, on Tuesday, we have the CPI data as well. The setup is absolutely there. Also, we discussed with you big opportunities here on palladium, $900 per ounce or lower. Also very similar on platinum too. So for the first time since 2018, we have seen both platinum and palladium, they have reached parity. So essentially, this is the first time that we have seen this occur in 6 years for both platinum and palladium, where they are trading at the same price. And the question right now is obviously which one will hit $900 per ounce quicker, and then above that, $1,000 per ounce. So I do perceive this as massive opportunities here. What has occurred as well as you go into the 1 week public holiday, into the Chinese holidays, you've seen many traders, they've dumped out their positions just ahead of that public holiday. We've closed limit down on Friday, and immediately we have seen palladium get a bid. Our best price here was $870 per ounce, snipering in again on Friday. Right now, you've got palladium, it's up 3% on the day. It's trading back at $892 per ounce. I don't expect the price action of either platinum or palladium to spend much time at all at these levels. So again, the previous week, oil, huge opportunity at the start of the week. We've continued to scale out and bank profits on the pump to the upside. Silver, again, you had opportunities last week to be buying it back down towards $22 per ounce or $22.50 per ounce. Now we're seeing over a 1% breakout to the upside just the start of the week on Monday, which is certainly encouraging. I do like silver, sub 23 US dollars per ounce. As you know, palladium, I like it here. Best possible price, but $900 per ounce or lower. Same on platinum as well. I'm expecting both to start making a reversion to the mean, coming back to $900 per ounce. Then we'll see which one gets back towards $1,000 per ounce quickest. Now moving over to gold. So as you know, the majority of our positions on gold, they're all under $2,000 per ounce. Every single position we have on gold is protected and it is currently in profit as well. I would perceive this as opportunities on gold. For argument's sake, if it was to come back down, retest the price swing lows here, I would look at opportunities to top up this trade. Equally, though, with silver leading the move at the moment, you've also got palladium and platinum turning positive at the start of the week as well. It wouldn't surprise me for gold to start to make a little bit of a pump to the upside here and retesting the swing highs over the course of this month as well. That's definitely something to have on the radar. But it's very clear here, gold breaks out, manages to come back towards the swing highs, we can scale out more profits. If we get a break back down towards the price swing lows, we'll look to top up this position. And whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, second or replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action to give yourself the gift of a better 2024. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive, in these fast-moving markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions. Most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and market intelligence to make confident decisions with accuracy and certainty. There's a huge gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis or gimmicky technical indicators that do not work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional research-driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort, and you'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, they will not work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change your results, then you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive research-driven approach that is never taught to retail traders, only reserved for professional traders in banks and hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds where they're buying and selling in real time, alongside the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision. Further compound that with the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles, and intermarket correlations, then you need to join our mentorship program. We are now 10% through the year, and we are in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation the world has seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on the huge money-making opportunities ahead, and build significant life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, then you have to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private Members Academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application, and we will get in touch ASAP.